This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
There goes Johnny Bones. I like that guy.
The best.
Haircut and tan, man.
He looks good.
That's the way to do it.
Johnny
He's looking
Bones.
healthy. I love it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him in a bad mood?
No.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Yep.
I have not.
Yeah, we were in Amsterdam.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Our money was stolen
Whoa.
From who?
by a well-meaning lady of the night.
Oh.
Okay.
She was trying to protect us.
She was well-meaning.
Yeah, she was trying to protect us.
Was she heels over head?
Not at that moment. But
They didn't have any money.
let's just say Johnny got his money's worth.
Oh.
He
Is
bought
that
some
right?
hashish.
I brought something.
Some
You brought
hashish?
some hashish? Marnes?
No.
You've changed.
Share.
Do you believe? What did you bring of your own? I don't understand.
Hashish?
I brought something. I was down below, and Zach was looking, and it
Okay.
involves
Got
it later.
Got it.
So I brought a gift for you guys, just a little token of my appreciation.
Because you've been mean lately?
Because I've been real mean lately.
Right.
You know how I get.
I know.
March 2020. I mean, we remember it well.
Yeah.
Though some of us don't like the memories of it, but that's when I started contributing to this show through Opal, which was like the link, and I would put on Grady's PlayStation headset
Forgot about that.
and join the radio program because the NBA got shut down in March 2020. And
Way to go, Rudy.
I had a lot of free time, and Hawk, you were the one who texted me and asked if I would come on a Tuesday or something. I did. And then you're like, hey, can you do that again next week? And I was like, sure, because I got nothing planned.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I did. And then I did it the next week and the next week. And then you didn't ask me to stop coming. And maybe that's just me not wanting to listen. Maybe you did and I didn't hear it. But anyway, it's been 5 years. This is my 5-year anniversary of being able to contribute to this show. So I brought a little something.
Ooh.
It's a candle with a jar. In a jar with a lid. It says, smells like you put up with me for 5 years.
Oh.
See? I'm holding to the camera.
I'm
You
a
can see.
little nervous to know what it smells like.
No, Huck's
Delicious, actually. I chose the scent. It's an Etsy thing, vanilla and something, and I am going to light it. The traditional 5-year anniversary gift is wood. So I'm hoping none of you got anything for me. But I have...
Well, let me put it. My gosh.
Just leave it, Hawk.
Hey,
Just
now.
just
I left
leave
it in the car.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we'll get it after the show.
Right after the show, we'll run down and get it.
I
Sounds good.
have...
Thanks, man.
I wrapped it.
Thank you.
Just shined it out.
I have told you all this off the air at some point in time, or maybe even several times. But what you have done with this show is remarkable, incredible, fantastic. And it's the three of you. And to allow other voices to come on once in a while and just have some fun or whatever is super generous. But when one of the three of you is missing, something's off. And that is a credit to what you've done. So thank you for letting me tell a joke once in a while, and then sometimes even laughing at it.
That is
And
nice.
thank you for what smells like you put up with me for 5 years.
That's
Cheers.
a nice
Cheers.
cheers.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Don't drink
That's a
that,
great
please.
candle.
Don't drink that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you
Hadouken.
very much.
That's very
Lawrence.
kind.
It's very kind of you, and we're glad to have you. And
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've been a real
Thank you.
benefit to our show.
Serenity by Jan.
Oh, Jan.
Oh, brilliant.
Jan knows what's up.
You got us a candle.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to bring that candle home?
No, I'm going to leave it here.
Okay. I'm
Why would I?
just curious. I'm like, that's weird. If you got yourself a candle to bring home,
No, I didn't get myself a candle.
It's for
I
the-
got
it's for the- for the room.
show.
Got
Yeah.
us one.
well, Barrero's.
Well, are you
going
gonna
to
bring it home?
I'm not going to bring it home. No.
Are you gonna bring it home? No. Okay, so you're gonna.
We're going to leave it.
You're going to leave it here.
Yeah.
So either a salesperson will steal it, or Barrero will just light it every day at 3:00.
I think we.
Does he still have candles over here?
I don't know. I think we leave it in Zacho's room. We bring it here. We light that some bitch every morning in remembrance of Marney.
What?
Remembrance of me? Like I'm not going to be here?
You die on the days you're not here.
Is this when you finally asked me to stop showing up?
No, we don't want you to ever stop showing up.
Well,
You want crackers or wet wipes? That's what's in that little cabinet over there. No
What a great
candles.
combo.
man, wet wipes is
What
a
a
disgusting term.
Oh, Dan said the same thing. Hi, Dan.
Like where?
So you said it's on Etsy?
Yeah.
How
You
are
can
you?
just order whatever you want.
How can you like pick the scent if it's on the website?
Well, it's
Because you picked the scent.
Oh,
I just pulled it up.
not a scratch and sniff, if that's what you're asking.
See, you select
Things
the
you
scent.
wouldn't understand.
Amber and oak moss, black vanilla. That's what this is, black vanilla. By the fireplace, citrus and sage, fresh coffee, jasmine.
Buenos dias.
One of their scents is library,
Oh,
That's
Memphis?
Yeah, Hawk loves that.
raspberry
Library.
vanilla, jazz
smell
club,
that.
I like the next one.
Hawk likes
Buenos
library
dias.
ladies, right, Hawk?
I do, man.
famous
Yeah.
fig,
Have you watched the video with that?
and you can do unscented as well.
Oh, hey, Pee Wee.
Well, wait a minute,
This
though.
smells really good,
so
though.
When
It does.
COVID hit, we really had two people that started to join the show, Muss and Marney. Marney got us a candle. What did Muss get us? Got us nothing.
No, he talked to us this morning, gave us a riveting story.
Yeah.
That is true. His daughter got DM'd by an alligator wrangler.
Buenos dias.
So we're even. What a weird sentence. His daughter got DM'd by a gator wrangler.
The best is
Buenos dias.
As you do.
I don't know if you're supposed to read that on the air.
Wow, my mistake.
Was that him?
Yep.
I don't
Hey, the
care.
guy's shooting his shot. Good.
That's,
All right, go
if
for
I'm
it.
laying on the deathbed, you play that for me, I'm going to laugh.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it, too.
I love it.
Replay it again.
Pee-wee's the best.
It's too late. I already turned the page.
Oh.
Because we got
Thanks,
do some
Metallica.
sports. Thank you, Marnsey. We're
Yeah,
loving
Mars,
you.
we love you.
love having you.
thank
Thank you.
America's
It's time
treasure.
for Band 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Builders and remodelers.
Thank you, builders and remodelers. Guess what happened, Zach?
I'm sorry?
Guess what
Yeah.
happened?
He's totally distracted. He's watching a video of JJ McCarthy.
No.
I'll tell you,
Yes,
that's
yes,
weird that you
yes.
say that because here's what happened.
JJ started making noises I didn't even know he could make.
Wow, that lady.
Okay, then.
Go on.
Go on.
Is what's
No.
JJ, you stop.
Zach would
that's
never
good.
say that.
That's going to be so good in
I know.
football season. I can't
JJ
wait.
causes a scene, I reckon.
What are these soundbites from?
The kangaroo lady from
I
earlier.
played
Oh, okay.
earlier. They're in my top news stories.
The kangaroo's name apparently was JJ.
Of course,
Yeah. And her goat let him out.
He
Y'all
is
know
the goat.
JJ's down there next to the church.
What?
Y'all know JJ's down there next to the church.
You all made.
JJ's dinner?
Yeah, is that what
You
you
all
said?
know that JJ's down there next to the church.
down there.
Sound like.
Thank you, Hawk.
Y'all know JJ's down there next to the church.
I speak hillbilly.
Yeah,
he
we have
does
Hawk
speak
here to
hillbilly, yeah.
translate.
I thought she said dinner.
So did I.
Y'all know JJ's down there next to the church.
Luckily, our FedEx lady knows JJ.
Oh, well, quit bragging then.
Yeah.
Tell him Zach's interested.
He's down by the church.
He wants to say hi.
That's really all I want.
JJ started making noises I didn't even know he could make.
Oh, my gosh.
My goat unlatched the gate.
My gosh.
You're going to say something that's going to have him never show up here.
I got out of here so fast I didn't even pee.
God. This is Hockey's dream lady.
She kind of is.
Yeah.
She
you
got
like
a
how she
kangaroo.
talks? Yep. She sounds sassy.
She sleeps.
She sleeps. I hope.
Hopkins' own Paige Becker scored 34 points as number 2 UConn cruises 91-57 over number 10 South Dakota State. Sorry, Marnes.
Thank God.
No,
Oh, no. Down go
Other
the
state.
Jackrabbits.
So
Marnes team.
UConn moving on. Congrats to Paige Beckers. On the flip side here, disaster for Juju Watkins and USC. Now they crush 96-59. Number 1 USC moves on over Mississippi State, but Juju Watkins torn ACL, done for the season.
Yeah, that's.
They were obviously one of the favorites to win the whole thing, and that's probably over.
I
That's a
don't know.
hard one to watch. I saw that last night before I went to bed, just the video of it. Ugh. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's typically a 1-year recovery.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
I would
She's a
guess the
I just saw the video.
no,
Okay.
but I would guess that she's out like
Yeah.
for a calendar year.
It ain't good.
I ain't gonna
Isn't
lie.
it faster
My
now?
flaps are sore.
Remember Aaron Rodgers tore his ACL in week 1, was it not? Or was that his Achilles?
Achilles.
Isn't Achilles supposed to be longer, though?
Ageless.
Achilles is supposed to be longer for sure.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know what the new science is. I don't know what the timeline is.
Yeah, nice of you to
Let's hope her next season isn't buzzkilled as well.
This is her sophomore season at USC.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Only a sophomore?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The Gophers are hiring Colorado State's Nico Medved as head
Thank
coach.
God.
Noon press conference, and he'll be on with Barrero, I believe, at 4 o'clock.
He was so nervous.
Oh,
He
I
was
bet he
nervous,
was, yeah.
but this has got to be one of his dream jobs. Again, he's from Minnesota, went to the University of Minnesota, coached there for 1 year as an assistant. He's been a head coach at Furman, Drake, and now Colorado State. 7 seasons with Colorado State.
So he came to
51.
us.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He came home. 51
Yeah.
years old.
Sweet.
If
Nico!
he's from Roseville, there's a really good chance right around the year 2000 that he came into Roseville Best Buy and I sold him something.
No, ma'am. No. Didn't know that.
Yep, there's a really good chance. I saw Nico at Best Buy in Roseville.
Do you ever go to that? There's like a mini golf place right next door, wasn't there?
A mini goat place?
Mini golf.
We already talked
What is
about
it,
that.
That'd be
Severance?
awesome,
Like
man.
indoor mini golf. It was
I love that
awesome.
mini goat.
Really?
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was in that like that strip mall right by.
Yeah, by Best Buy, maybe. I never went in there. I had work to do.
You should have. There was mini golf.
No, I had work to do. I was a
What was that
focused,
place
serious
called?
worker.
30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just
Indoor
go in there for 30
cave
minutes.
something. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, cave something.
What's
Ran
happening?
into my closet.
Oh, well, get out of there, Tommy.
I wonder what Ben Johnson does next. What if he finds like an
Parker
NBA
said-
job?
Yeah, Parker
or
thinks he might go to the NBA.
find an NBA job.
Yeah, why not, right?
You think he's
Take
like
a year off.
to play or?
No. Stop worrying about NIL, though, and just go live that NBA
Yeah, man,
life.
go live that
Seriously.
NBA life.
What a disaster.
Or do what every other Gopher coach does. Go someplace and win.
Lava Links. Lava Links.
Oh, Lava Links.
He's going to go to Lava Links?
Yeah.
Why?
I ain't gonna lie.
He likes
my
mini golf.
flabs are sore.
Me too.
Your
baby.
water
There
sore?
volcanoes at this golf
There was
place?
Super
one.
volcanoes.
Yeah.
What did that lady just
Like in
say?
Siberia.
She said,
I ain't gonna lie. My flabs are sore.
her flabs.
John Bonus just said, ask if Nico Medved visited KFAN, the restaurant in Roseville.
Oh, that's a great place.
Bonus
might
is
have.
funny.
Back.
God, I loved that place.
Can we do the Power Trip restaurant?
Get it back.
Man. Well, but if we have a... man, it's Tuesday. If we have a... God, I'm sorry. If we have a restaurant, then other shows are going to be like, how come I don't get a restaurant?
And would the Power Trip restaurant only be open on Fridays?
It's the only day that we really bank on, yes.
Right.
The other 4
Right.
days are just trying to keep it afloat
Right.
until Friday.
We could put it in Plymouth or Chaska. By the
Let's
sounds
make
of
it Plymouth so I don't have to drive very
No.
far.
Chaska it is.
Oh my goodness.
You have the safari thing at Maplewood Mall. You have everything.
That's true.
I can't hold a baby kangaroo in Plymouth. You
Yeah.
can. It's not all bad in White Bear / Maplewood / Matamidi
It is pretty bad.
/
though.
Oakdale.
Yeah. We need more stuff.
It's a lot of slashes.
Would you hold my baby kangaroo?
What were we talking about again? Though? Oh yeah, KFAN the restaurant / Power Trip the restaurant.
Yeah. I went there once. Good spot.
You only went there once?
Well, that was before I showed up here. Yeah.
It was pretty sweet. Again, we got free food all the time. It was awesome.
Yeah,
A lot of
son
people took it home.
Sure did.
They wouldn't put my picture up in there.
Oh.
It was a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
That's
wouldn't?
what I'm surprised about
Yeah.
is when I go to KFAN because there's a web archive. You can look at like a website's look back in like 2000, whatever. And so I go back to like 2005 and KFAN.com and there's no picture of hockey to be found.
Our boss, Doug Westerman, I love him, but he did not want me to be a personality on the show. He said, you should just be happy being a producer. Why aren't you happy being a producer? I'm like, because I'm more than that.
Yeah, you are.
Daddy.
You called him daddy?
He made me.
You said, I
Oh,
have so
I
many
wouldn't-
dirty jokes to offer.
That's right. Do you not know that I'm a specialist with the penis joke?
Why did he make you call him daddy?
Everybody did back then.
Everybody made you call them daddy.
Frank Pillsbury loved it.
Okay.
The Doughboy?
Anyway, yeah, they didn't want me to think I was big deal, so they wouldn't do it.
And so how did you then
I did then what I do now. I didn't listen to my bosses.
Pretty much, yeah.
Was it organic?
Sure.
That you
and
sort
Star
of
was,
just...
to be honest with you, Star was great about it. He was like, no, you talk. This is our show. He was great about it.
Yeah,
He was
Star's
awesome.
the best.
He was really great to me. Without him, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Same.
and again, Star was the one that originally it was the power trip with the superstar Mike Morris. And once all three of us were up and running, it was Star that was like, it shouldn't have my name in it.
Yeah.
That it should just be the power trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's the best.
yeah, that dude got
He's
it.
the best. Star's the best.
Remember, they told Hawk and I after Star got let go that it was just going to be a 2-man show. So us,
Yeah.
just
then
two.
you two made out in excitement.
I don't remember that
That
part.
is an incorrect
Remember that
story.
part? I mean, I remember making out. I don't remember being excited, though. It was more of a sad make out, like in high school.
Yep.
Oh,
I think
when you made out with that one lady who was sleeping with that other guy whose dad beat you up.
That was a long way to get there, but exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, do you remember Hawk? They were like, look, you two know English, so you two should talk. But the third guy seems to struggle, so let's not make it a 3-person show.
They said, do you guys know anybody who'd basically worked for free and can barely spell his own name?
We're like, we got a guy already that can do that.
Yeah. And I
Let's
said,
just keep sauce.
I peeked my head in and said, I'm your Huckleberry.
I
Right.
did say that. We said, sit back down, Chubsy.
That's when
And
you
a
were.
new
That's
star
when
was
you,
born.
That's when you were the most attractive too.
No, that's when I was literally Bat Boy. Hideous. Hideous.
But look at you now.
Yeah, look at now, buddy.
Smoke show of a wife.
Yep.
Adorable kid.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah. All
That kid
those-
is cute.
Yeah, he
Everything's,
is.
everything's coming up sauce now.
He smiles at me. It's the greatest thing of all time. I can get him to laugh. It's fun.
Yeah, I wish you'd do that to the listeners.
Genius.
All right, headlines next. This
Goodness, I could
Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
You ever wonder why I love Livia Weight Control Center so much? Look at the pictures AJ just sent. My God, was I an absolute mess.
You were handsome.
Well, we're all better versions of ourselves now, right? You grow up and you learn.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever talk about bit earlier?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Corey's favorite fan term. This is from 2005. Favorite fan term was bit.
Oh.
As
Bit,
in
yeah.
bit.
What was mine? Does it say? Or are they not
Let
letting me
me,
do it?
I can get you.
Whoa.
You got me, baby.
It's taking a while. It takes a while to load here.
That's a real nice candle, Marks.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, which fan personality would Corey want with him?
Oh my God. I have zero memory of this survey, so I don't even remember who I answered.
I bet it was me. No, it might have been Star because he
Yeah.
could kill things. And stuff.
2005?
Yeah.
Is it somebody else answering who would Corey want, or is it
No,
Corey
it's Corey
answering
answered. This
who
is his.
would I want?
This is his bio from KFAN.com/bullpen.
I don't remember who I picked.
Anybody. This is quote. Anyone but Tenna B. Jesus Christ.
My God.
Anybody
Oh,
but
it's so
Tennessee
weird. I
and-
love Tennessee. I wonder what that bit was all
Yeah.
about.
I think he said the same thing, if I remember correctly. I remember reading that, thinking how cool that was to be on that website.
Hawk's favorite fan term was Jicky Jack.
Yeah, I did like that. I liked it when Star called people Jicky Jacks.
Yeah.
And if he was stranded on a deserted island, he would like the superstar Mike Morris. If I have to eat someone's flesh to survive, I want less fat, more meat.
That's true. That's a good answer. I thought it through.
That's also how you know we didn't have a lot of ladies to pick from back then because Chris picked Star.
Well, and also I watched my P's and Q's back then.
Yeah. Now
Hawk's new favorite fan moment? Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas on the fan Super Bowl trip, a bar, a superstar, and a lot of thongs.
My God. You have not changed.
I remember well.
Superstar.
I remember well. Lots of thongs. That was a fun trip.
That sounds like fun.
It was. I don't remember anything about it other than the thongs.
The butt cheeks.
I don't even remember like who else went out there. I don't think it was. It Did the whole station go?
Was that the Michael Stevenson trip where you guys had like that weird Michael Stevenson moment on the Vegas Strip?
Yeah. Yes. But that still doesn't tell me, like,
Right.
did the whole, obviously P.A. Dubé must have gone. God, man, how long ago was that? 2005?
Yes.
Gosh.
And more people haven't
20 years
changed
ago.
news. Corey, if you weren't at the Fan, where would you be?
My guess is a card room.
Grinding a poker table
Yep.
at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
That has not changed.
So.
Man.
Oh, boy, you cringe at the last one.
Oh, no. What? Oh, God, please read it.
And in closing, ... The older I get, maybe this is a movie reference. The older I get, the less I like blondes, the more and more fascinated I become with brunettes. But let's be honest, I'm in no position to be judgmental.
I don't know that reference at all.
And where are the redheads?
Yeah. Oddly enough.
Duh.
Again, I've always said I've come full circle because the first crush I ever had was Daphne from Scooby-Doo, and she was a redhead. And then I just married one.
Yeah.
I just tried dating blondes and brunettes forever, and that didn't work out.
Yeah.
But again, that's my fault.
Duh.
All right, let's go.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Get solar panels put on in 2025.
Yeah, do that.
The only way to go is Wolf River. Those guys are the best.
Yeah, they were here
man.
on Friday, weren't they?
Yeah, Brandon was here.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
Yep. The best. Yep. Ask
I
for
found
chatter,
beat up.
Brandon.
My
yeah,
God.
sure.
Would you look at that mess?
Are you going to
Look how
tweet that?
large
Star and I
superstar.
weighed the same in those pictures.
Man.
And he's 6'5".
Zach just pulled one up where you're both wearing shades and you're like standing back to back, like
Yeah.
you're on
Yeah.
some kind of a mission.
I know.
Was that before or after P90X for Star?
About the same time.
Man.
That's a big dude, man.
Yeah, huge.
Love you out there, superstar.
Yeah, same.
Harrison Ford made $10,000 for the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Then for Return of the Jedi, $500,000.
Wow.
That was the third one.
Wow.
How much did he make for The Force Awakens?
Which one is that? The second one?
That was the first one of the third trilogy.
Oh, okay.
So a more recent.
Yep.
Is that the one?
That's with
Spoiler? Yeah.
yeah, big spoiler, but yeah, he's in that first one. It's the Kylo Ren debut.
25 million.
Yeah, 10. I was going to go 10 mil.
17.5.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
20.
Exactly 20. He made $20 million. So
Nice.
$10,000 for the first Star Wars, $20 million for The Force Awakens.
Good for him.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Times change.
Good for you, buddy.
Good for Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Fireball Whiskey. Here's free advertising, but this is kind of smart. It's a good
ale.
deal. They're giving out lifetime supplies of Fireball Whiskey. They're having some contest. Deadline is March 31st. It's 6 days away. Lifetime supply. The only catch is you have to be at least 90 to enter.
Oh, brilliant.
That's a good bit.
That's a good bit.
That's a good marketing bit. I like that. Whoever
Yeah.
came up with that, nice job.
Anyone born in 1935 or earlier
Yeah.
can sign up at lifetimesupplyoffireball.com.
When
You know-
yeah, go ahead, Mark.
No, you.
Well, I was just going to say, after about 3 or 4 drinks and somebody is like, should we do a shot of Fireball? It's always a good idea.
Yeah, he's right.
Always.
He's right.
You're like, yeah, sure.
Nothing bad could
No,
happen.
nothing. No.
I loved that was my first ever drink.
Yeah.
My first ever shot was Fireball, and I ended up messaging on their Facebook page how I loved them so much. They sent me like a really nice shirt, like what's the Dixie shirt or something like that.
You're thinking of the cups.
Yeah.
Like what mechanics wear,
Oh.
you know, like that kind of.
Oh, Dick's son.
Dickies.
Yeah, Dickies. There we go.
Yeah.
Dickies shirt, and then like a bunch of some free a lot of free swag. Good company, man. That's how you retain customers.
Yeah. And you drink it still?
I had a really bad night with it one night, and now I really have to force it down.
Yeah. It's
I can if I need to,
it's good.
but I don't.
I don't mind drinking it.
Yeah.
I like it.
The concept of Fireball whiskey itself is a little odd because to me, whiskey has a burn, a good burn, but it has a burn. So when it's Fireball, it's real hot.
Yeah.
I like a smooth whiskey, like a peanut butter.
Oh
You're
man,
a peanut butter whiskey.
Oh dude, I can't do that, man. I literally throw up immediately.
Peanut butter, whiskey, and cranberry.
I did it at Tom Reed's.
Oh, wow.
Last week.
Peanut
Peanut butter and jelly, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what it is. I wish I
Did you
liked it.
have a bad experience at one time?
I don't have a memory of a bad experience. I literally, from the very beginning, from my first one, I threw it up. I don't know what it is.
Cool.
Maybe it's a you issue.
I guess it is. I don't know what the University of Minnesota has to do with this, but
Oh, brilliant. Genius.
Clever.
go Gophers. Press conference, noon.
At humor, swinging
Right
a miss.
here on
KFAN.
Yep.
Never
All right,
miss an opportunity. to
How
promote.
pissed would you be if this happened? Check this out. A United Airlines flight from Los Angeles to Shanghai had to turn around over the Pacific on Saturday. It was already set to be a 14-hour flight. They had to turn around about an hour and 45 minutes in, and they landed in San Francisco to swap out the crew. Wait until you hear why they had to and how pissed would you be. Yeah. So they got to San Francisco about 3 hours after taking off from L.A., Passengers were told there had been a crew-related issue, but did not hear about the exact reason until later. They waited around for about 5 hours before finally taking off again, and then they ended up landing in Shanghai, obviously super, super late. United reportedly gave each passenger a $15 meal voucher for the trouble.
Oh, that's so nice.
That is not even close to enough for that giant inconvenience. The reason why they had to turn around and wasted all that time and got a $15 meal voucher. I had never thought of this, and I guess I didn't know this was a thing, but it makes a ton of sense. The pilot forgot his passport.
How about that?
Oh, no.
I guess it's just something you don't think about, that technically, if they land in Shanghai and are going to spend a night or two or whatever, they don't turn right back around. They spend some time in the city. They got to have a passport. The pilot forgot his passport.
Then
they had to turn around.
He's got to just stay at the airport.
I agree.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to go Tom Hanks in the
terminal
terminal on it and just sleep there. Not allowed to leave the airport. I agree.
There's got to be
what
some
a
kind
disaster.
of a lounge
correct.
for pilots.
Where you don't leave the airport.
But this can't be the first time this has happened. How do they not have a contingency plan? How do they not have a plan B if somebody on the crew forgets their passport? You would think that's an egregious mistake. That you would think that they check before the pilots even get through security. Like,
correct.
You have to have A, B, and C, or you can't fly. Because what are you going to do when you get there?
But aren't there, and I'm sure they're not using this because they aren't paying to fly, but like a lot of these airplane apps, you can put your passport information in it. So you don't even need your passport, right? Like you can just go through and you have it all on your phone. Why don't they have that? That doesn't make any sense.
Pretty sure you still need your passport.
It's 2025.
Though, right? You still need your passport to enter the.
I think to enter, but like you can use it on the app. I'm pretty sure you can save it in your app in a lot of the airplane apps.
If you need it to enter though, then what does the app help you with?
I think as an ID or something.
Well, I think to get like through the airport.
Yeah.
But the problem is like if he wants to go to a hotel.
Yeah.
To sleep.
Too bad.
Yeah.
What if a passenger forgot his or her passport? Are they turning the plane around?
Yeah, good point, Bart. See,
Too bad.
Gets it.
I agree.
Not acceptable.
No. You guys are familiar with the company Edible Arrangements? You've heard of that company in the past, right?
Sure, man.
Maybe they've even done ads on this station. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guardsy does it.
Edible Arrangements. The parent company of that company is now selling actual edibles through edibles.com.
Damn time.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
Edible Arrangements now is in business with edibles.com, and you can actually get edibles.
That's sweet.
Zachary?
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
What if the next thing they're selling is undies?
Marnie, you've changed.
Yeah, why are you so dirty?
You've changed. 5 years ago, you would have never said that.
You wouldn't hold a candle to stuff you say now. Well, now you're holding a candle.
Look at you.
Take a
It
shot.
really smells good.
It does smell good.
It
All
really
right,
does.
this is going to shock
Good candles,
none
the
of
best.
you, but I've never had creatine of
Whoa.
any kind, right? Never taken creatine.
You can
That
tell.
like
You
working
can tell.
out stuff.
Yeah. A new study found creatine doesn't actually help build muscle.
Oh.
Your thoughts?
That pisses me off.
Yeah, I've seen Star take a lot of it.
Yeah. What's it do?
I don't know. This headline says, are gym rats wasting their money? A new study finds creatine doesn't actually help build muscle. I have no idea if that's true or not. That's what the headline says.
Wow.
Weren't there previous studies that showed it did indeed?
Probably.
Yeah, man, I thought so.
Yep. You never know
Choked
who
up
to
a lot of
trust
crap.
nowadays. Who do you trust?
I don't know. Gives you goat farts, I'll tell you that.
Goat
What?
farts?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Chris, the other day you said you were working on your ass,
Yeah, that's right.
doing squats, right?
Amen, brother.
Hey, Ben.
How many
brother.
squats do you do?
I work out twice a week at over at Discover Strength, and so we do till failure on the machines twice a week.
How many squats do you think that is before you just can't do anymore?
It depends on how heavy the weight, but I'm going to guess in the neighborhood of 12 to 15.
Okay, got it. That's with weights, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, weighted squats. If you just did like squats on a yoga mat, did the old squats, no weights, just squats, how many do you think you could do? Way more than that, obviously.
Yeah, I would hope so. Nowadays, maybe I'm guessing maybe 50. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Before I quit.
Anybody else here do squats? You guys do squats at all?
No, not particularly.
I'm not trying to make my butt any bigger.
A guy in Russia thought he could do a whole bunch, so he made a bet with his friend. He went into kidney failure after doing blank number of squats.
3.
I'm going to give the rest of the group a hint. It's more than that.
Yeah.
How many squats did he do before? He went into kidney failure.
Man,
How about just give up?
400.
I bet like 1,130.
I bet it's 1795.
Pretty good, Zachary. He did 2,000 and went into kidney failure.
Man.
I don't have an update. I don't know if he died. I don't know how bad that got, but my guess is they would have said he died instead of just kidney failure. But
Damn.
2,000
How are the two of those
squats.
things related?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's
Those
a great
things,
question.
oof.
Yeah.
If you guys did 20 right now, you'd be
Yeah.
so sore tomorrow you couldn't walk.
Yeah. I did squats once, a superstar, and then came in here and told Hawk that I was peeing blood.
He told me he was dying, is what he said.
I said I was dying. That's the first time Hawk realized how dramatic I was. And
Yeah.
he's like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "Squats with Burke and Star." He's like, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
And then it stopped about
Yeah, that's right.
a couple days
You
later.
probably were going into kidney failure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Today is International Waffle Day.
Oh, right.
I have
Bring it
one
on.
every day. The best.
You have a waffle every day.
Yeah, but they're
like
not-
a Belgian.
No, they're like,
International, huh?
they're like gluten
a protein,
free
yeah.
and
Yeah, he gets them out of
with
a
a little
package.
bit of peanut butter on them. Yep,
You got to
every
make
day.
your own, brother.
I can. Yeah. Thanks, Hulkster.
Is there an International House of Waffles?
There should be.
An IHOW?
Hello.
Clever. That's good. I how.
Thank you.
There should be, though.
Yeah, there should be. Waffles are great.
Waffles are on the top of my breakfast list, and it's not even
There's
close.
so much waffle maker down the hallway there that's been there for 2 years.
Yeah, he
or 3
bought
years
that.
now, and that waffle maker. It's all down there. Nobody ever makes
And
them
that
anymore.
let's make 'em.
Krusty's
We gotta
Belgian waffle
bring
mix.
that back.
I
Yeah.
gotta believe that
Let's make
waffle
'em.
mix is probably gross now.
I've been
We
told.
might need to
it-
refresh that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
it's been a
told it
while.
expired like 4 years ago.
Yeah. But
But-
pancakes are elite, right? French toast is incredible,
Yes.
especially cinnamon French toast. Love bacon. There's a lot of good breakfast foods. They all bow down to the king,
No
which
doubt.
is the waffle.
The waffle's number one.
Waffles are
It's got
great.
that
It's just too much.
vanilla-ish
Yes.
something
Yep.
kind of hint of.
It's the
Yeah.
best.
And you know what I love most about it?
Yeah.
Go on,
is it?
I
Zach.
do.
It's a good, proper shape that has places to catch the syrup and hold it
Yeah, and butter.
blend it effortlessly.
So are you talking about just the pockets or the circular shape of a waffle? Do you care
Oh, I
if
don't
the
care if it's
waffle ends
because
up
like there's Mickey
square?
waffles, but
Right.
the fact that there's
You're talking about the pockets
grid.
themselves.
Yeah, the
You like the
pockets.
grid.
It's awesome.
So you might like pancakes more if they just had little pockets.
Yeah,
Pancake pockets.
1,000%.
I do love the pockets.
Yeah, you
I do
do.
like that. I like when you put butter in there. And
Yes.
it's all melty.
Yeah,
and
that's
You
great.
just smear it across there.
Your mic's on.
Take your clothes off.
Why are you naked?
Are you
'Cause I like waffles.
powdered sugar? Yes or no on Belgian waffles? Like a little sprinkle.
Take it or leave it.
No,
It's
just
fine.
syrup and
I don't
butter.
need it,
You
but
keep your powdered sugar off my waffle.
okay.
Yeah. Just syrup and butter.
Yeah.
Ah, elite.
Elite.
Oh,
Give me
man.
that butter.
Warm.
Especially
oh,
when the butter
God.
now,
son of
now
a
I want a
bitch.
waffle.
Me too. I want it now, and we could have some.
Yeah,
if somebody
Hawk,
would make
or
it.
Zach, will you make some?
Well, don't we need eggs and oil?
What? What are you fancy?
No, it's just water.
So just add water.
Fancy?
Is that Gavin Kaysen over there? Or
Yeah.
David Fema? Are the
Yeah,
only two
look-
chefs that I can name?
Yeah.
David
Hey.
Feeder.
I should do a
Chefs on
podcast.
Rosie's
Been a hurricane?
podcast?
Should do a podcast.
I don't want to brag, but I have learned to use a garlic press in the last couple of months.
And what is that?
We can tell.
It presses the garlic.
Yeah.
What is that for?
Well, I make an Asian chicken dish for my family, and I just made it on Sunday.
That sounds
and when
amazing.
I saute the chicken with garlic, I would just chop up the garlic. So I try to press. But do you know what the garlic press does? It just smashes the garlic, and you still have one whole piece of garlic that
Yeah.
you then have to cut up.
Yeah, I know.
What is the point of this?
Chef Reactions rips people who use, what did he call it? Garlic in a
from
jar.
the jar.
I use that. Who cares?
Not everybody's got time to press and then cut
correct.
the garlic.
No, just buy it in a jar and move on with your life. Who
Speaking of
cares?
our guy, Chef Reactions, you see it in the last week or so. He's like, I'm going to jump on a bandwagon. I want to find an NBA team to just jump on the bandwagon for. And he threw out like 3 or 4 options, and he basically is like, hey, tell me what team I should care about. And then he picked the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, really?
What?
Yep.
No,
So he's on the Wolves bandwagon.
What are you doing, man?
And I saw him and Amy Hocker were like posting back and forth. Like, it's kind of cool. He's like engaging with the Twin Cities and the
He's
Wolves
great.
community.
I love that
But
guy.
we're off to a rough start in the
Yeah,
era
it's
of
over.
Chef Reactions caring about
was
the
he thinking?
Timberwolves.
It's over.
Well, I think it's because he got such a great reaction when he was here.
Exactly.
I know, but like, and I love Minnesota sports, but like, I was
Sounds
born
like
into it
Does
because.
not sound like it.
Well, no, I
Sounds
don't.
like it.
I hate it. It sucks. All we do is lose. All right, but at least I didn't have a choice in
that
that.
attitude.
If I had a choice in the matter, if I was from Texas or wherever, I wouldn't probably
Yeah.
pick the Wolves.
Well, we went to the Western Conference Finals last
I
year,
know.
Zach. We didn't win it all,
Yeah,
no, but it was a
Zach.
hell of a run, and it was fun as heck.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, Zach, why don't you just straighten your ass up?
Me wrong.
Sorry that Timberwolves don't have little pockets you can put your liquids
Oh
in.
my gosh.
I got a waffle pocket.
Gross.
They need waffles at
Sorry,
Target
we
Center.
can't all be Moorhead hockey. Whoa, 0 for 8
Whoa.
was worth the wait. Did you get one of those T-shirts yet?
I have not received it yet, but they are going to send it if they
Wonderful.
haven't already.
I like
Must
how you
be
look
nice. That's
directly
Plug-Ola.
into the
Yeah,
camera.
fired. Well, you're
I'm
out.
saying that.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, man.
That's at the IHOP.
Playboy
Wow.
Mansion for Hanshin. Send me a T-shirt.
Wow.
I actually would like a T-shirt too. If you're putting in orders,
Hawk would love a Moorhead T-shirt.
I thought you meant Hanson at first, but then I just realized you just rhymed
Scott?
mansion with Hanshin.
I just want a T-shirt.
You want a Moorhead
No,
t-shirt?
he wants one from the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, they weren't listening.
Nah.
Okay, baby. I'm making comedy. Just comedy over here out of nothing.
Here's the opposite of funny. A 6th grade teacher in Phoenix got arrested for exposing himself in class while peeing into a can.
My God.
Mr. Paul Allen, please.
Yada.
Yeah. I've seen somebody here peeing in the parking lot and they turned and I saw all of it. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you see what was by your car this morning?
Chad Abbott.
The beer?
No.
There's a beer can that's been there forever.
It's on the other side of where you park. So if you got out of the driver's side, you might not have seen it. But so when I was walking in today, right by Sauce's car, there is a giant pile, like an anthill pile of sunflower seed shells.
Oh, you pooped there?
No, that was my point. Is here's a giant pile of somebody who probably ate them, maybe had just dumped them in, just dumped,
was spitting him in a cup in their car, and then
just poured the entire pile out into the parking
like that
garage.
person.
I would guess
Don't
I
do
know
that.
who that is. I
Does
think
it
it's
rhyme with
somebody who.
Small Schmallen?
No, I think it. I would guess.
Does it rhyme with Nordo?
Swordquist?
No, Common chews a lot of seeds. It might be Common.
It's
you can't
it's
just
an
you can't
anthill.
dump them in a parking.
Just dump, and of
That's
course,
not-
and I'm thinking a real gentleman like myself just swallows the seeds and the shells.
ain't quitter.
God, dude.
Button bar.
You ain't no quitter.
Thank God he's a gentleman.
It's almost seed season to me.
Sure,
Get outside.
yeah, just
High school softball starts
keister them.
couple weeks.
Your mic's on, Corey.
I don't
But
care.
no, you crack them and you.
Well,
you
put them in a place where, like, it's not going to, like, just sit there in concrete for 2 years, you know?
Correct. Even some of the ball fields now are starting to have signs that
Zach's
say,
car.
please use a cup for your peanut and sunflower shells.
Yeah.
To which Corey would say, I don't need no cup.
Yep, they're already on the path to greatness.
Corey don't need no cup out on that field.
I will say the kettle roast sunflower seeds are so good.
Well, the shells are better than the seeds.
Little bit of a sweet and salty.
Right, it's the salty factor. Sauce, let's go back because I got distracted by the pile of sunflower seed shells. So somebody was peeing.
Yeah.
An employee of the fan?
Yeah, and was peeing into a cup.
There's only like 2 people that
and
can
then
be.
Turned as I drove by, and I saw all its glory.
This wasn't at TCO?
No, this was... No. Oh, brilliant. No, this was downstairs. Like peeing
cup,
into
like
a cup.
like a red Solo?
Yes. Yeah.
Red Solo cup.
Because their prostate is the only thing larger than their ego. It's that person.
And then where
Why
did the
didn't we
cup
go into the bathroom?
I don't know.
Did the cup go into the car?
No
because
idea.
If it's a Solo cup.
I drove by and poked my eyes out.
How long ago was this?
A couple years ago.
I don't understand people's choices.
Also, can I tell a quick story that I forgot about?
Nope.
All right.
You can tell a story. There's no way it'll be quick.
So yesterday...
Oh, my God. You got up.
No, I took the recycling out, and I had a couple of large, long boxes that had golf clubs in them that I got. Well, good for me.
Awesome.
Good and for you. I stuck them into the top of the recycling bin. They were out a little, but it's my recycling. I went out there to take another bag of garbage out, and they were all gone. All of the golf boxes were all gone.
Was your can empty?
No, somebody either drove by and took them, or there's a ghost that steals garbage. I'm dead serious.
So, quick question.
I had 3 boxes of golf clubs, put them in the thing. I went out like an hour later, and they were all gone.
Just the cardboard box.
Just the cardboard box.
They were empty.
Yes.
You're saying somebody stole cardboard box from you.
Yes.
But your recycling wasn't picked up.
No, my recycling
just the giant cardboard boxes on the side.
Was Hawk getting his colon checked?
Oh,
yeah.
Hawk's dad thought there were dumps in there. Brilliant.
I walk it like I'm scratching my butt.
But then I looked on my ring camera, and there was nothing of the wiser. I didn't see anybody.
Wonder, was it really good, high quality cardboard that somebody maybe cuts up and uses for I don't know what?
Hang on, you just meat sauce this for a second. So your ring cam, the view of your recycling was in the shot.
Yes.
So at one point you can see on the ring cam you bringing the cardboard boxes out.
I look like Lurch when I walk.
That's great. That's distracting from my question though. But then you said there was, you looked through the ring cam and there was none the wiser, whatever you said.
Yeah.
So hang on. So
that guy fell.
You didn't go to the moment where they were taken.
No, so they didn't show up where it didn't say like person detected. That wasn't an option. The only person detected was some hunchback looking bastard putting them in the garbage. Somebody is stealing my garbage.
Who cares?
I don't
Maybe
know,
somebody wants some cardboard. If they're going to use it, they're not just throwing it around a park.
Are they driving a big truck?
No, the recycling is taken today.
Apparently it was taken yesterday.
Yeah, I'm on to who's ever doing that.
Are you?
No, I don't care anymore.
No, you're none the wiser. Well, honestly, sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that the cardboard that you were going to recycle was stolen from you.
It's just weird.
Seems so far away.
Man. What a lot of fun. Mars, we'll see you on Friday, right?
Okay, I'll be here Friday.
Do you know Toby Gardenhire?
Yeah, I do.
Right on.
Great
Sounds like he's
guy.
coming in Friday.
Oh, awesome. I haven't seen him in a couple
Sounds like
years.
that's the plan, man. All right, Barnes. TV on Friday as well, so nothing before then?
That's correct.
All right. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day. You too, Abba Dabba. Take in the sunshine. I love you, baby.